Hi, Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com here, and this is part 2 of how to create an amazing vision board. So, hopefully you've seen part 1. If you haven't, you need to go back and watch it. It'll tell you what materials you need and how you're supposed to prepare. So by now, you have really been thinking about what you want. The next move is to actually collect the images, and you can do so passively or actively. Passively would be looking through magazines you like if you do yoga, looking at yoga magazines and finding images that really inspire you. Actively would be actually deciding, I want an image of a waterfall. I really love waterfalls. I want an image of a redwood tree. And going out on Google and doing a search and finding beautiful images of waterfalls or redwood trees. So you can do it actively or passively. What's so great about our digital age is that we can actually go out and find these things. We can say, I want this, and it's right at our beck and call. So now collect images and maybe objects. If you have any little objects that you really, really like, little craftsy things, any like a rock you got on a hike that you love, a feather you picked up, anything you might want to put on the board. Okay, I had a rock from Sedona that I put on because I absolutely love Sedona. So after you've really collected all your images, and what's real important is that you collect only images that you love, 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 okay? We all know that we have certain aspects of our life that maybe we don't love. Some areas we do and some areas we don't. Well, you don't want to create more areas that you don't love. So everything on your board needs to be stuff you passionately love, all right? And I'm going to recommend that once you get your images and you cut your images, and you can cut them in different ways, like maybe not all in boxes, but some of them around the images, so you have masculine and feminine flow throughout the board. You have circles and curves as well as squares, all right? Once you have your images, you're going to take your board and you're going to divide it like the tic-tac-toe board and put the feng shui bagua areas in there. Okay? And then we're going to generally just start to put the pictures that apply to that area of each area of life into that sector. All right? And now I'm going to talk to you about how you're going to do some general things it's a 10-tip list on how to create a great vision board. Okay? So the first tip is to be playful. Okay, so that's a given. Just be playful. Don't take this too seriously. I know it's your life, and I know that all 9 areas of your life are on there, but be playful, be intuitive. Go for what you feel rather than what you think should be on there. The second tip is to use the present tense and to be positive. So a saying like lose weight becomes be in my best shape. Okay? And getting makes it sound far away. So I just say be, present tense, be in the best shape I've ever been. That would be like losing weight. And we don't want to put lose anything. And get out of debt, that's negative actually. So you might put make a certain amount of money or be abundant. Okay? If you know that you like to be very goal-oriented, you can put specific amounts. There's a lot of disagreement in the vision board world as to whether you should or shouldn't, and I think the answer is what works best for you. What inspires you? Does a particular goal, a number, inspire you, or does that frighten you and make you stand off from it? You want to have your board make you really happy, so do what works for you. All right. So the third tip is to use more imagery, less words. And the words you do use, you want them to be words that have a lot of impact like advertising does, like real short little things. Go for it. You know, that kind of thing. You want to have, I love you is a short little phrase that has a lot of meaning. A short phrase that packs a wallop. And you shouldn't have too many on your board because this engages the left brain, the logical brain. And we want you to engage your imaginative brain, your right brain, while you're creating the board and also while you're looking at the board every single time that you do, allowing it to inspire you. Okay, so let's review the 3 tips from today one more time. The first tip is be playful and intuitive with your board, and most of all, love the process because you want to love your board. Number 2, use positive terms in the present tense. This is super important. Positive terms in the present tense. And number 3, use more imagery and less words, and whatever words you do use, make sure they motivate and inspire you. So those are the 3 tips for this video. I look forward to connecting with you in the next video. Meanwhile, keep working on your board and make sure you love it.